You're like, you know, wings of hospitals.
I'm more of a
Montessori school.
Tower of Pizza guy.
Ah.
Or a Tower of Pizza guy.
Yeah.
I'm down for both.
Now entering the ring, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 199 pounds, representing Tao of Boxing and trained by Kenny Hill. Make some noise for Josh Del Norte Magallanes!
Now, Drew, here's a question.
Yes, sir.
If you weigh 199 pounds before weigh-in, do you just go next door and get a Big Mac the day before the weigh, like on your way to the weigh-in, just so you can hit that 200?
You have to.
I would.
199 is an insult. What? 199 is an insult.
I'm like, I want to just get it.
Just give me a hard 2.
Even 2, baby. Even 2. Honestly,
even 2 bills.
Folks at home, if you can hear this walk-up music right now,
it's a ballad.
It's a ballad, and the confidence to go in with this is huge.
Agreed.
If you go in with that, you're like, I feel pretty confident.
I'm terrified.
I'd be terrified. I'd be like, this guy.
I was dancing.
I was dancing. You get it? I was scared dancing. Did you see the thumb across the throat in that one?
Fighting out of the blue corner.
That's a hell of a
weighing
call
in
out.
at 201 pounds, representing TOS Boxing and trained by Boxing Hall of Fame inductee DeVero Williamson. Make some noise for Rocky of the Rockies, Alec Abruzzo.
Wow. Honestly, guys, I'm way too excited for this one.
I'm not going to lie. Alec?
Yeah.
Thickest neck on the roster.
100% the thickest
neck on the roster.
Now, in a boxing setting, does that play to your strengths? I
think it can. I think it can. Right? When someone's trying to turn you around like a top,
and you're like,
if I have an absolute trunk. When I can touch my knees together or my thighs or your neck, I think you're okay. But what have we learned today of all days? It only takes one.
I was going to say, Drew, it only takes one.
You know, we have learned a lot.
Our eighth bout of the evening is brought to you by our bronze sponsor,
be a good one, folks.
Renew Anchored Dentures.
Could be a quick one.
I mean, these boys both came in with a lot of energy, and I feel like there's a lot of power behind this fight already. A lot of power.
Now, from a gym-to-gym perspective, right? We have Tao versus TOS. That, to me, tells me that you're fighting for your gym. Tao is 4 winners right now.
Yes.
Touch of Sleep only is 1. I'm trying to put the team on my back.
Let's see what the team does.
All right, gentlemen, on a good clean match.
I mean, obviously all the fighters here tonight are fighting for something bigger than just themselves. But when you're fighting for something bigger than yourself, along with the fact that you want to bring your gym up, man, you got a lot in your corner going for you.
And mix in the fact that you got the thickest neck on the roster. Oh, you ever have neck confidence?
I don't. I don't have neck confidence.
I don't even know. Is there a term for it?
You just coined it.
Could be now.
Could be right
now.
All right,
I don't know anything about it. Oh, here we go.
We are taking shots. All right, a quick tie-up. Ref's going to pull him apart pretty quick.
Now let's just call attention to the fact that Del Norte is out here in the red gloves. His wingspan is so big that he is wrapping up. We're wrapping up Rocky.
Very much
And
so.
he's giving him a full bear hug. He can scratch his own face around
He can
the
scratch
guy's
his own
back.
face 100%
Oh
right
my
around
God,
him.
Michael Phelps in the ring. Could you
Wingspan.
imagine? Del Norte has a Michael Phelps wingspan. I'll say it.
You'll say it. First one to say it today. Maybe. Maybe not.
Now, I learned something when I was taking a marine biology class.
Oh, we got water in the basement over here.
Oh my
Speaking
goodness.
of marine
Speaking
biology.
of water, huh? I learned something in a marine biology class, and this is because I didn't want to take a math class in college.
Makes sense.
And when I did that, right? It's a general studies. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
But liberal arts school. Come on.
Liberal arts
And
school.
as I did that, I learned that a wandering albatross has one of the largest wingspans of birds.
So
To that, I say that Josh is a wandering albatross.
Josh Del Norte, the wandering albatross. Whoa.
And not to say he wants for anything, because he is actually throwing these uppercuts, and the 8 count has arrived. Alex, Rocky of the Rockies.
He's been taking a hit. Take
Now-
the kicking. Take the lick and keep on kicking.
Wow. Let's unpack the humility of Rocky of the Rockies. He's saying that he's a Rocky personality, right?
So are you saying
But
that
here-
is he saying
but
that he
here-
like trains with meat?
Oh.
And that at one point his friend Apollo died.
I get that.
Spoiler alert, sorry guys.
I get that.
But that he has like a weakness. He loses to Russians in the first meet.
There aren't enough tall Russians here.
There's not enough tall Russians.
But I do think that it is very, you know, he is at this point being like, oh, late shot from Josh.
Late shot.
Can't blame him, but oh my goodness. Now, with this being said, right? Rocky of the Rockies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Rocky, but here.
But here.
But am I fighting someone in Connecticut? No, I'm just here. This is my area. You know,
Very
it goes
much
both
so.
ways.
You got to know where you're at.
Yeah. I'm
Now,
trying to keep track of what the chants are out here, and I can't.
I can't even hear this one. I feel like we have 2 competing chants, so it is kind of sounding like one big mushy.
Now, it should be easy because one is a 1 syllable.
Yes.
One is,
Josh.
and then there's a 2 syllable. There's
Alec.
Alec, Josh.
Josh.
I feel like I'm
Pretty
in
clear.
elementary school music class, so I go Alec, Josh.
We're
Alec,
working on our phonetics.
Josh, I know.
I mean, I'll say that on that last round, hands down, Mr. Rocky of the Rockies, Alec, took some really hard shots, but like didn't really show it.
There was a standing 8, so I do think that'll count into the way the judges
Very
are
much
working
so.
with this. But these guys are really swinging on each other. Oh my gosh!
Wow! Oh, he's
wowzers.
down.
Oh, so Del Norte's putting in some extracurricular activities for Alec on the way up.
He said, "You want to do a burpee real quick?"
Goodness.
Down,
Now,
back up.
I like the way that Alec's dealing with this, right? Because he got knocked down, then immediately shows the gloves and goes, "I'm good." Now I am seeing a bit of a Sprite commercial
Whoa.
right now.
Absolutely. He said, "You see the sweat coming off this guy's head?"
While
Sprite
Del Norte
commercial.
is going to the absolute driving range and just out
He
here.
said, 300 yards, no problem.
Oh, but Alec responds.
Water in the basement. Water in the basement.
Now Alec does seem to do well when he does wade through it, but he takes so much damage.
Just getting there.
Oh
like,
my
he knows
goodness.
he's the shorter fighter with the shorter wingspan, so he has to get in tight. But by getting in tight, does he take a couple shots just to get there?
He definitely does.
Is it worth it?
And where Del Norte really excels here is even though he's a taller fighter, all of his shots are short and
Yep.
they're clean and they're tight.
Right in the body, on the head. He's not neglecting hitting into those ribs.
Now we're seeing him throw these longer punches, and they're kind of going over the top, right? But when he kind of sits in his pocket and shoots those shorter shots,
Really connecting
he is
with that
landing
uppercut.
These combinations, another standing 8 count. Oh my God, that's crazy.
He's making them happen.
I'm quite impressed with the way that these larger guys, right? They're in bigger frames, they're in bigger bodies. The way they're
Still moving.
they're putting combinations together.
Very much so.
That is impressive.
He is, like Del Norte especially right now, is light on his feet.
Oh,
And
here we go, Alec.
I think here's an example that Del Norte does like to fight off his back foot. He likes to pull the other fighter around in the circle, leading off that back foot, drawing you in hoping you're going to get overextended.
You know, Del Norte, based on the way the last 2 rounds have ended, strikes me as the type of guy who just loves to get the last word in. He just goes,
up, yep.
he just goes, boop, after.
Last of the one. You thought the conversation was over.
Boop.
Boop.
You
One
know?
more.
There's a lot of people enjoying the musical stylings of Travis Scott between these rounds. But back to the fight itself, right? We've seen a few 8 counts, right? We've seen a few 8 counts, and I just saw the trainer, right, of Alex stand up and talk about really ripping uppercuts, right, as he weighs in.
I mean, you're watching the fact that Del Norte is not protecting his body. He's really hands are up by the head like you're supposed to, but like you say, work the body, open up the head.
It's because the threat isn't there.
Yes, he's not putting him in a position where he has to defend the body or has to defend the head. A lot of those punches coming from Alec are in response to something that Del Norte has just done.
That's a great point, Matt. That's a great point. It's like a shot for shot. It's a tit for tat. It's a
little tit for see. There he goes. He's going in on the body.
It's a call and response. Now it does always make me a nervous boy when I see 2 boys at 2 bills. This is a tongue twister.
2 boys,
two
2
boys
bills.
at 2 bills, just absolutely just in the doldrums. Throwing hands.
Swimming, baby. Right,
Honestly,
left, right,
it
left.
feels like a cartoon where you see like a tornado and then you see like a hand pop out.
And
like
then
a
like
bah,
a foot
you know?
and like a pow.
Yeah, like a pow, you know?
Very Tom and Jerry.
Yes, very Tom and Jerry. Very Tasmanian Devil.
Already
and there
calling
it
the
is.
fight.
There it is. Bravo to the man who waltzed into the ring.
He did. He came in
Del
with the
Norte
confidence to go with that
waltzed.
sound.
Take a bow, son.
Take a bow, son.
Take a bow, son. Alec, also take a bow because
You took a lot of hits, and did we get him knocked down? We had one knock.
he chose to be competitive each and every time.
Yep.
Right? Because I feel like once you get the second knockdown in a round, my head personally,
I'm worried.
I'm saying, I don't know if I'm mailing this in. Right? He never did that.
He stayed in it the whole time, which you don't always see.
That's a man motivated by more. Also, just saw Del Norte take off the headgear with the double braids in the back.
Personally, love the double braids.
Oh my God!
I'm a guy with long hair.
Oh my
and
gosh!
I love a long
My guy
braid.
has tight braids too.
He said he's ready. He was prepared to fight.
Now
Came ready to rumble.
I'm gonna just update the fam at home here. Tao has 5 victors. Tao has 5 winners tonight, and specifically 2 finishes. 5 victors, 2 finishes from Tao. So it's a clear front runner. They already
Ladies and
closed it out for
gentlemen,
the
our
night.
referee has
Very
called a
much so.
stop to this
Goodness, that is
contest
a
at 47
special
seconds
moment
of
for
the
them.
3rd round, declaring your winner out of the red corner, Josh Del Norte Magallanes.